Welcome to Skate Lewis Presents Old Man Skateboarding, Punk Rock and Old Cars. Today's old car is the 1979 Volkswagen Bus. And tomorrow, the plan is to drive the 66 Dodge Dart. It's supposed to be in the 70s. Only upper 60s today. And then Wednesday, I'm gonna drive the 67 Beetle. So 3 cars for the old man skateboarding, punk rock and old cars part. And an update on what hurts. My glute on the right side and my lower back. Not exactly sure what happened there. I think that might have happened Sunday skating Morgan Ford. Or I'm just old. Yeah, I'm at Yap. As you can see, you know, because there's a water feature. Because you need a water feature to skate park. I guess I'll tell the story of what happened last night when I put new wheels on this board that I'm currently riding. The Anti-Hero Grasso. Rock. Paper, scissors. So I was looking at my skate bag because I was swapping out the wheels. I thought, well, I use these same bearings. I thought, well, I think one of them was making a noise, which isn't all that big of a deal, but I thought, well, let's just check them. It's like, well, where are those other bearings? So what I didn't film last night was me freaking out for a good 20 minutes trying to find those bearings. I looked in my backpack, I looked in my skate bag, I looked, like, emptied the whole thing out and was like, where are they? Where are they? I thought maybe I put them back in the drawer of my stuff. I didn't do that. Turns out I had put them in the cell phone pocket in the little storage compartment of my skate bag because my cell phone won't fit in it anyway. So I thought, so luckily I did find them. But imagine 20 minutes of me going, where are they? Where are they? And so yeah, that was exciting. Found out today that I have barcode number 6. So I don't know if that's from when they originally started the charging thing. Oh, that didn't feel good. Maybe it's because I'm messing with this camera. Anyway, I don't know if that's when they started with that or what. Either way, I'm number 6. So I have been coming here a long time. Longer than pretty much, I think, every kid out here before, way before they were born. That's kind of crazy. This park's been here, I guess, almost 20 years. And it shows it. Yeah, I need to get more rock and rolls on it. So I need to get rock and roll on the other side of that, the rolling part of that bowl. Here's my new wheels. Bones SPF. I cannot recommend them more highly. They're the best wheel ever, even though I am wearing a No J shirt. For nostalgia's sake. I mean, they're not a bad wheel. I have a set of Winkowskis, they're okay. But I mean, if you want the best wheel, it is the, I can't film and skate apparently at the same time. It's the SPF. Okay, and welcome to day 2 of 3 in a row of Vintage Car Week. Yeah, that's what we'll call it. Yesterday we drove the 79 bus, which I don't really think I had any footage of in the video. have probably some video if I can put in there. So what I decided last night was, instead of my usual protocol or procedure or routine or habit or ritual, whichever you want to call it, of shooting and posting the same day, unless I'm out of town, decided to just do all 3 days in a row. So I'll post this, I guess, on Thursday night. Because tomorrow, yesterday I mentioned tomorrow, anyway, I didn't know what day it was apparently yesterday. Anyway, today is the 66 Dodge Dart convertible, because it's warm, it's nice out, sunny. And today I am at the bridge, and then later I'm gonna go to the slab. Thought I'd just take it easy and skate the DIY spots. Why I think that's taking it easy, I don't really know. But I forgot to mention, last time I was here, they finished the deck. So I imagine that people have come down this and then dropped off to a 50-50 on that, and then they grinded the whole thing and then ollied off onto the bank, or actually to that bank. Sure, why not? I'm just rolling around. I want to see somebody do that. Or they could do it this way. Or, no, that ain't gonna work. That I know. I know. Well, I mean, I know. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, just roll down this side, 50-50 into that, and then off of it. I challenge you. But so here we are at the bridge, day 2 of my 3-day in a row driving old cars. Tomorrow's the 67 Beetle. And thankfully, somebody painted over most of the graffiti. I guess they ran out of paint. I would have left the goofy statements on the column myself, just because they were so dumb. I should have taken a picture of it to prove how dumb they were. Anyway, they're gone. Just a little bit left on that one. You know, didn't get it all, but most of it, the bulk of it. That's cool. So I am going to skate. What do you think about that? So that was not enough speed, and it hit a rock, I think. Mostly just not enough speed, and hit that bruise again. Ow! So as you can hear in the background, maybe, I'll probably get a copyright thing, but this will be the punk rock part. That's Tales of Terror. They were from San Francisco, and they just had the one album and a few songs on some comps. But to this day, probably the best show I ever saw. Like, just blew my mind, couldn't believe it. And, you know, the chances of it happening were probably slim. It was in Columbia, Missouri, of all places. Not some place you expect anything great to happen. But they played the old Blue Note, and they ripped. I've never seen a band, like, I mean, they were all ripped too, I think, but wow. It just still stands out as like one of the greatest, most intense shows I've ever seen, and that record still holds up. I mean, that thing's almost 40 years old. I think it came out in '84. So yeah, 38 years old. It's so weird to think what was 38 years old then. These are the things you do when you get old. You start doing weird math like that. All right, I'm at the slab now. And there's the arch way off in the distance. There's my Dodge Dart. Playing Gary Newman, so I'm gonna get a copyright strike. Or at least a warning. I don't really get strikes. I don't have enough viewers and whatnot to get strikes. Let's kick these rocks away. I did bring a broom, but I think I just made it worse. Now I am gonna have to sweep it. That was dumb. So, I haven't been here since, I want to say September. Like, yeah, somewhere in there. At least get my little grinds back on that thing behind me there. This one I've hit, but haven't been able to stay on. Looks like we did a good job of getting rid of the vegetation. So I understand it was poisonous. Poison oak, ivy, sumac, whatever you call that stuff. And I tried skating this thing. There's one at the bridge now. I don't know what the deal is. I haven't been able to get on it. I mean, it moves. That might be part of it, but I don't know. Maybe it's too waxed for me. And then this one's not not painted enough or something. I probably could get it if I tried. But my back hurts. So here we are. Day 2 of driving old cars. So I guess I'll film that little curb thing. That's something anyway. There are plans for a quarter pipe here. So I guess you can skate that, then skate that curb. Sure, why not? Day 3 of Skateless Presents Old Man Skateboarding and Punk Rock and Old Cars. And of course, as I mentioned earlier in this broadcast, the 3 old cars is the project for the past 3 days. Today is the 67 Beetle. I'll shoot some footage up near it to drop in here later. I'm skating the St. Charles Park today, also known as Elm. And it is I don't know, around 70 degrees or so. Not bad for March 17th. And oh, I just realized I'm driving a green car for St. Patrick's Day. Dismissed as a coincidence. Bunch of nothing on nothing. In case you're wondering, I still have several of these left in extra large, large, medium, small. 25 bucks. Contact me to find out how to get one. So I realized the other day that it's been a year or so, a little over a year since I started officially YouTubing, if you want to call it that. And the point of it, what started it all was how people sit on rails that people skate. No, really, no one's skating right now. It was my my left skate high, and let's take a look now. Might have been too dark. But anyway, the point was that it hadn't worn out, and it had been a year. And now here we are, a little over a year again, and it's really not, I mean, it's worn obviously, but it's not like blown out. It's not worn through the layer of rubber, the actual sole. So I don't know what the deal is. I don't know. It seems like I skate just as much. You have to count my Instagram, Facebook posts to figure that out. But maybe my grip tape's not as grippy as it used to be. I don't know. Or maybe I don't turn my foot as much as I used to from not skating big bowls as much, or ever. Let's put it that way. I don't know. Anyway, that's the part of this episode where I talk about my shoe. Now I'm gonna do three. I guess they're anyway 360s. But again, I had this conversation with myself before, so I'm going fakey. 360. Let's see if I can do 3 on the pyramid in a row.